Let's hope to have fun before you die. Push it to the limit, cause the limit is the sky. You gotta have fun before you die. Push it to the limit, cause the limit is the sky. You gotta have fun before you die. Push it to the limit, cause the limit is the sky. You gotta have fun before you die. Push it to the limit, cause the limit is the sky.
That girl was like, yeah.
That's nice. That's true.
Music Buzz Live Radio here on World Viral TV. My name is Moose. Thank you so much for joining us. We are lifted as always by Evergreen Apothecary, the best rec and med in Denver. Check them out, 1568 South Broadway. Tell them World Viral sent you. Get yourself 10% off. So right now we're in studio. We've got the beautiful Evergreen Apothecary girls, Chloe and Emma. How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Thank you guys for joining us. Always good to have you back, Chloe. I know it's been quite a while.
Yeah,
but
good to see you again.
Yeah, you were like an OG guest on the show here like months ago, I feel like.
Oh yeah, with I think my pentagram bite from the show.
That's right.
Bit me and it's
That's right.
in the face. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, she's rough.
Hell yeah.
All right, we've also got Chuck from the Humbuckers. Chuck, how you doing, man?
Good, Tim. Thanks for having me on.
I appreciate it. Thank you for coming down, man. What's going on with the Humbuckers?
Well, we've been on a hiatus, Tim, as I probably explained to you earlier. I ended up with a mallet finger. I tore the tendon in my guitar hand, middle finger. Oh, no. Literally couldn't play guitar for the last 6 months. It's been that long to recover. It's like the worst injury a guitarist could have.
Yeah.
You could have cut off any of these fingers, and I'd be playing, 6 months ago. But it's healed, and we are rehearsing, and we're ready to book our next show. We'll probably be at Herman's again. We've had 25 shows there, and we were looking forward to like 25 more.
Well, and I think we actually were holding a date for you when and we had to postpone it because of the injury here.
That is
if
correct.
I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
So yeah, it has certainly seems like it's been keeping you guys down a bit. But I'm glad that you're here to make the announcement that the Humbuckers are back.
We're back, man.
That's awesome.
And we're excited, and we've got a great relationship with Chris and Mike at Herman's here, and I was looking through. I save every ticket stub that I've played with the shows here, and 07 was the first show that we did, and it's bands like James and the Devil, Something Underground, BJ Thomas, Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head, Sean Kelly of the Samples. We played a show last year with Ryan Criss and the Roughnecks, or the Rough Cuts. Those guys are awesome.
Yeah.
We're just excited to be back on that. I love being on the stage. That's my most favorite thing to do. Recording is okay, but playing live, nothing beats it.
See, I've always been the same way too. So many musicians are like, "I love the studio; it's my favorite part of being in a band." But I say, "Fuck that!
I hate.
I'd rather be on stage."
Yeah, I feel all that
where
energy
it's
and
at.
everything.
The energy,
I think
rocking out, jumping,
the
drinking.
testament of a great band is how they perform live, and that's why I always put like Led Zeppelin ahead of the Beatles, because the Beatles were great studio wise, but they didn't have that live.
It's like charisma,
exactly.
right?
Yeah, you gotta connect with the people.
Exactly.
If one person screws up, you have to be able to like catch up and fix it with the rest.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta demonstrate voice.
And I've seen you guys' band name all over, so I know that you guys just play the hell out of it.
We love it, man. We're not like most of the bands that you have here, Tim, where they're pretty much all original music. We're more of a 20% original, 80% cover. And that's kind of just how we started out. We just played stuff that we could learn, and people that, we play stuff that people want to hear type of thing. But my goal for 2015 is, right now we're 20/80 originals to covers, 50/50 is what we're shooting for.
You want to be up to 50/50.
Yeah,
very cool.
Exactly. So,
cool. So is that what you guys are rehearsing right now, to get that ratio a little more evened
I've had
out?
a lot of inspiration in the last year for new songwriting. Part of that was a divorce about this time last year.
And your band broke.
Yeah,
you guys broke up with your band the same day, right?
Yeah. Literally, my wife filed for divorce, and then 2 days later, I got a phone call, and my drummer of 12 years, my other guitarist and vocalist of 12 years said, "We're out." So literally, I had a marriage come to an end, and then my original band come to an end.
Yeah, like another marriage.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was harsh, but
so you weren't the common denominator in the problems. Like there wasn't like, if we asked them what was up, would they be like, "Oh, that fucking asshole Chuck"?
Exactly. They would say that I'm a cocksucker and a son of a bitch and hard to work with.
The ex-wife or the band members?
Both the same week.
No, it's I think with the marriage, it's a kind of the deal where I kind of took her for granted, and I didn't realize that I guess I wasn't all there for her. That's probably what she'd say. With a band, a band is like a marriage. Anybody that's ever been in a band knows it's basically very similar to a marriage. And I think after 12 years, the guys were just like, the thrill is gone kind of thing. And I can understand that. So we all left on good terms. I have no regrets, no anger, no animosity to my ex-bandmates. I've got great new players with me. And it's a whole new sound. It's really exciting. So it's
cool.
a new chapter for the Humbuckers.
All right,
That's
man.
awesome.
Do you have any idea
great.
when we might be able to get you in here?
I'd love to, depending on Chris and their availability. I'd love to be playing in probably as early as March. We just started rehearsing. Our first rehearsal was this week, and I think we just need a good month and a half of jamming together. And I'm thinking March probably will be our first show.
That's awesome, man.
Very cool.
We'll look forward to that. I see you got a nice donkeys.
Yeah, we don't call them the donkeys. They're the Broncos. If you haven't,
I'm a Denver native and a lifelong Broncos fan. I can call them the donkeys if I want.
I am too, but I just don't know if I would call them donkeys.
United in Orange.
Hell yeah.
In Orange, our whole
Isn't that
city
what
is.
it's all
Along
about?
with the orange open vape, I'm in the hat. I don't have the orange, but at least I got the orange open vape tonight.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
What's the score going to be on Sunday?
The Broncos will win.
You're damn
And
straight they will.
I'm
Yes, you're damn straight
predicting
they will.
31. Let's give Indy 17.
17?
31-17. I think our defense
That's
is
good
really
against
going to, stand up and shut down, the Colts.
I'm very excited to get everybody back.
Absolutely, that's a key.
The defense,
Dude, the health
having the defense solid back together is going to be really awesome, and having that break where the muscles are rejuvenated. I have a feeling that we're gonna. I mean, we've been doing the running game, we've been doing the passing game. I think that now that we're postseason, we're gonna be unleashing all of our weapons.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
I'd like to know what the girls think about the game.
Hell yeah.
Chloe, what's the score going to be?
Makes me want to go to the casino talking about betting and numbers and stuff.
Right.
Awesome.
I don't know. I'm a basketball person.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pass this one.
Okay.
If you want to talk basketball, I'll talk that.
See, I don't know anything about that. Well,
I know the Nuggets are
nothing,
doing good, and I know that they're about to get ready.
I'm a
to...
Spurs fan.
Oh.
You're a Spurs
Die
fan?
hard, yeah.
You're from
yeah.
Texas, aren't you?
13 years in San Antonio,
Okay,
so
right
kind
on.
of, yeah.
So you
Born
think the
in Canada.
Cowboys are going to win this weekend then?
I don't, not a Cowboys fan,
Okay,
really.
all right.
Yeah.
Basketball. What about Emma? What do you think?
I really don't know. I'm from DC, but I can't say I'm a Skins fan, can I? That'd be awful.
We got respect.
It's better than saying
We got
you're a
one of their
Raiders
best
fan.
players, too. We
Yeah.
got one of our best coaches.
Raiders would be worse.
Yeah.
Raiders is a gang.
Do you
That's
say
true.
Raiders or Ravens?
Raiders.
Raiders.
Or Ravens. We hate
them both.
We hate them both.
Baltimore.
It'll be
So-
fun to take the Ravens out. The Raiders
Absolutely.
have a couple years in order they can even try to compete.
Shanahan
Yeah.
maybe. Can
Yeah.
you believe that?
Yeah,
Chad?
that's crazy.
I heard Shanahan might be going to
So
the Bears
crazy.
too, which would be kind of
Or San
crazy.
Fran,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be pretty crazy.
But to see Shanahan with the Raiders, they owe him like $250,000, and when he was the Broncos coach, I mean that's the game he prepared for the most. Absolutely hated the Raiders, and I grew up in Denver. I was born and raised to hate the Raiders, so
Yeah, me too.
I wish them ill will.
Yeah.
many more poor seasons.
It was hard to be out in California as a Broncos fan.
Oh, my
Very
God.
Yeah.
What part of California, Chad?
All over California,
Okay.
where the Niners are, where the Chargers are, and where the Raiders are and were. So,
Right.
as a Broncos fan, that's kind of a harder time.
Yeah, I don't think there's too many Broncos fans in California.
Yeah, not too
No.
many.
Exactly. And then the Rams are getting the LA's getting their team back. It sounds
They
like.
are, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's buying some stuff and putting some stuff up, it sounded like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Stan Kroenke. He looks like Gomez. You guys remember the Addams Family?
Yeah.
I swear
Yeah.
to God, he could be like Gomez's
funny.
twin brother. He's a weird looking dude, but he's got a lot
nothing
of
wrong
But he's
with
got a lot of
that.
money, and he can move a football team. So
That's right. That's right.
You want to take an ad and come back and then do
Yeah.
some Hackett or Accent and Motel?
Yeah, we're going to do that in just a minute, but real quick, Chuck, where can we find more about the Humbuckers?
Yeah, great question, Tim. Facebook, obviously. It's the Humbuckers, Colorado. There is a Humbucker out of Norway. They're like a metal band. They're actually excellent too. So like them, when you go on Facebook, just Humbucker. But we are the Humbuckers, Colorado. We're also on Bandcamp, so you can find some of our original music there.
Okay.
And you can always see us at Herman's Hideaway.
Cool. Well, we'll look forward to having you in March, man.
Oh, yeah.
This has been Chuck from the Humbuckers. We will be right back in just a few minutes. We're going to bust out the Hack It or Rack It segment,
Hack It or Rack It.
followed up by the premiere of Band Together on Music Buzz Live Radio.
World Viral.
Wiki.
Was brought to you by National Speaker and Sound, Colorado's leading provider of pro audio music equipment. Right across from Herman's Hideaway at 1559 South Broadway.
World Viral.
Herman's Hideaway on the corner of Iowa and Broadway. Your favorite independent anti-corporate venue featuring Westward's best patio. Now serving award-winning food. From metal to jazz to hip-hop, Herman's Hideaway has something for everyone. And if you want to book your act at Herman's Hideaway, email booking@hermanshideaway.com or call 303-777-2535. There's only one venue, family owned and operated for over 50 years. Holding it down in Denver. Go to hermanshideaway.com for more information and show listings.
World Viral.
Do you want to experience the new phenomenon in Denver? The cannabis industry is alive and growing, and the best shop for your marijuana experience is Evergreen Apothecary. As seen on CNN, CNBC, CBS, and The Today Show, Evergreen Apothecary is slowly becoming the nation's go-to marijuana shop. Featured in the Denver magazine 5280, Evergreen Apothecary, the corner store of the new Green Mile, features top-quality marijuana available for medical and recreational purchase.
Consistency is a key, and you'll find it here
at Evergreen Apothecary.
Available now, smokables, edibles, concentrates, and drinkables, along with the world-renowned Open Vape. Located on South Broadway in Iowa, the best shop in town is ready to educate and provide the exact marijuana product to fill your needs. Mention World Viral TV and receive an additional 10% off your entire order. Call us at 720-722-1227 or go to evergreenapothecary.com for more information. Evergreen Apothecary, the finest medical and recreational cannabis center in Denver.